I'm now in the city of Maringa, and I literally just got here. So I've just dropped all my bags off at the hotel that I'm staying in, which is just down there. So I left Cathedral this morning without a clue of where I was going to go. I had 3 cities in my head, and I thought, right, I'll wait until I get to the bus stop, the bus station, until I decide. And this one, no idea why, I just like the name. So I am staying here for about 2 or 3 nights, still yet to decide. So the journey I took was this. It was 119 real. It was a straightforward journey, 5 hours, even though I thought it was going to be a bit shorter. Right, at the moment I'm trying to find a pizza shop, because the fact I've decided that I'm going to treat myself to a pizza for the first time in a few weeks. And the hotel that I'm staying in, because there is no hostels in the city, because no backpackers come here, it's the second cheapest in the city, and I picked it because it does a free breakfast, which is going to save me money anyway. So that comes to 99 real a night, works out about just under £15, so it's cheapish. But already this place is a lot busier than Cathedral. Oh wow, looks like there's a lot of new buildings being built. But the hotel is very basic, and I'll show you what it's like when I get back. So what do I know about this place? It's a modern city, it's a recent city, and that's about it. And it is coming up to 5:45 at night, so you can see it's starting to get dark already. So this is the very centre of the city, which is unusual when you get a cheap hotel, because they're usually on the outskirts. Oh, it looks like an English pub. An English pub! Staying away from there, they cost money. So I will be honest, it has been just over 4 months of travels. I am getting a bit travel fatigued. It happens to all of us when we're long-term backpacking, where it just goes to a stage where you just can't be bothered. And that's me at the moment. So I am tempted to take a couple of days off from YouTube just to relax, chill, don't do any exploring. I'm sure this pizza place is around here somewhere. Oh. I need to check my map. Seemingly, I just walked past it. Too busy talking. Yeah, there seems to be a lot of work, construction being going on. Oh, going past the pub leads me to this place. So my plan for the next 2 days, oh wow, it is like an English pub. So I'm planning on doing a full walking tour tomorrow, and then the day after there's meant to be a lot of Japanese influence in the city, Japanese gardens, and I fancy going just to get some zen moments and chill out in a garden. I don't know why I'm walking this way, because it's that way to the pizza place, but I just want to see a bit more of the the back streets. That's where you get a good feeling for a new place. And driving in, I got the feeling that it has been planned. This city, the roads are quite wide, the avenues are all quite decent. The buildings are all quite newish. There is no historical colonial centre. And I've seen a lot of people running. Right, let's go down this way. Now, just over there, you can just make out the top of the cathedral, which I've seen pictures of, and it's meant to be one of the most modern cathedrals you'll ever see. How do you get through here? Oh, it's like a little maze. So that's on my list tomorrow, the next video. Right, if I work this right, if I take a left down here, I'll get towards the pizza place. Now, originally I wasn't going to do a video today, but I thought because I've got 2 days here, it'd be interesting to find out if there's anybody who's been here before that can recommend me on stuff to see. Because it is quite big. I can't imagine just the cathedral and the pizza shop will be on this list of things to see. Oh, yeah, it's starting to get really dark now. Right, pizza place. Can you see it? Well, that's confused me because according to the map, it's across the road from the pub. Can't call it a British pub because we're not in Britain. Oh, shutters are down, so I'm assuming it's not open yet. Yeah, it's not open yet. It says it opens up in 5 minutes. Hurry up. Well, it's 6:10 and it's still not open, and I'm still hungry, so I need to find somewhere else. But I did have a little Google to find out if there's any Irish pubs, just because I'm curious. And in the city there's 2 Irish pubs, 1 English pub and 2 just normal pubs. Wow. Now that is interesting. Never thought like inland Brazil, where they don't get any tourists, that they have Irish bars. So I think the pizza place is around the corner. Please, I found one. Very exciting. Rudy's behind me. £5.50 for a pizza, which is a bit more than what I should be spending. But I've had no lunch. And this is lunch and dinner together, so I'm saving money, I think. So originally I was just going to go and grab a takeaway, take it back to the hotel, but I thought I might as well eat it out here. But look at that. It's a bacon and something else, I'm assuming sweet corn. I didn't understand Portuguese menu, I just saw bacon. But that looks beautiful. Yeah. And this is my view. That was delicious. And it's probably what I needed right now, just to fill me up. But I am now heading back to the hotel. And as I said, it is basic. And I think with the start of my travel fatigue, I did get a bit annoyed with the receptionist when I had to fill out some paperwork to check in, which included all of my details from my home address to email address and everything. Usually they just take your passport and go, yep, you're booked in. But the guy looked at it after I filled it in. He wasn't happy that I hadn't completed the postcode, and then he said, British nationality? And I went, yeah, but you're from England, you're English. And I went, it's the same. Britain is the whole country, England is part of it. Put England, put English. And I went, no, I'm British. So yeah, a little niggle. But I'm going to show you the hotel now. Oh, there's a park. I mean, it's got a lot quieter now. Oh, a lot of lights. It's a nice little park. I'll have a little wander through. And the hotel I'm staying in is just over there. Yeah, just a quiet little park. Nothing happened there. So I've just nipped into a shop before I go back to the hotel, because I needed to buy some water. I think I might be a bit dehydrated. That might be what's wrong with me. I've not been drinking in the last couple of days because of the fact it's just been cold, and I usually just drink water when I'm sweating, not when it's raining, because I'm thinking that's water on me. But first impressions of this place, it's quite nice. It's got a modern feel to it. The pizzas are nice, can't beat that. And this is the place I'm staying at, Hotel India. I mean, that's how you say it. I mean, it is the city centre. Right. Oh. So it has seen bad days, but it's the second cheapest place in the city. Right, next floor, room number 20. You've got to get the key from the guy at the front. And this is it. I just dumped my bags down because I knew I was going out for food. It's got a sink, and the toilet is next door. So it's a shared toilet with everybody on this floor. But like it says, it's a room, it's a bed. I've got a telephone, not seen one of them for a long time. And I guess when this was first opened, this would have been the height of luxury. So that was my introduction to Maringa, a new city of which I'm going to be exploring tomorrow. I will have a good night's sleep. I am going to drink a full bottle of water, and tomorrow you see me with a smile on my face going, I'm happy to be here. But if you've enjoyed this introduction to a new city, then all you got to do is press that like button. If you want to see what Maringa is like, then all you got to do is press subscribe or just watch the next video. But until the next time, I'm off to drink some water. Bye bye for now.